So we get asked a lot, why do we live in France and work in Luxembourg? We have offices about half an hour from this. This is home, and we're in offices on there this afternoon up in Luxembourg. Why do we do that? And first of all, what's not to love? We live in a beautiful part of France. For the Brits, think of the Cotswolds, sleepy villages, rolling countryside, forests and fields. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. It's a very pretty part of the world. It's great for lifestyle. It's great for work and professionally as well, being so close to Luxembourg. But the reason we live abroad is we're deeper than that. We didn't just move here because we felt like moving to France. If I go back in time, I came from Birmingham originally, back in the 1960s, and everywhere I go in the UK, if it's on work or business or holiday, and somebody says, "No, where are you from? What do you do?" And I say, "Well, I'm originally from Birmingham," I can guarantee they come out with something negative about Birmingham, or the accent, or the Black Country, or something like that. And it's all good fun and it's all very funny and hilarious, but it sort of wears a little bit thin. For work and business, we moved a lot. I moved from Birmingham over to Warwickshire as a 10-year-old, and then down to London for 4 or 5 years doing my training. And even down there, I was sort of the outsider. I was the northerner. Anybody north of Watford is a northerner. And then you get thrown the Birmingham accent, the northern accent. Do you have money up there? What it was just like, yeah, it's different. Never fitted in. I was never allowed to fit in. Never became part of the team, part of the gang. Had friends or people were friendly, but only a couple of people were sort of real friends. So I was an outsider down there. Moved back up, went back to Birmingham. I did work in the Black Country over in Dudley. It was fabulous. And the accent is a bit strange, but I'm allowed to say that because I've got the accent. Then my career moved around. We went to, we went down to Bristol. We went to Rugby. I worked up in Manchester. Went down to Southampton and then up to Horsham. And we walked all over the UK. And every time we moved, every time we were the outsiders, which I get that because we were the outsiders. But the interesting thing was we were never actually let in because we were the Northerners, the Southerners, had a funny accent, didn't support the right football club, didn't go to the right university, didn't wear the university scarf. There was always something that people, locals, found that we didn't fit in with. So we had a great time and we did make some friends and all was good. And then we moved over to the USA. We had an opportunity to move to live in the US over in Las Vegas. That was great. I mean, Vegas is a crazy place to live, but nobody cares over there. Nobody cares where you're from, what school tie, what accent, what heritage. They have nobody cares. You're just there. You're with them. They talk to you about where you're from and what do you do and what's it like, and that's all good fun. But nobody comes out with any of the accents or any of the history or anything like that. It just disappears. You become a real. It's freeing. It's a freedom thing. So when we moved back over to Europe, we came back over here. We'd always fancied living in France because we'd been on holiday. And what we discovered, though, however, is now we started off as outsiders. We're immigrants. We are expats. Call us what you like. We're outsiders moving in, and we live in a little tiny village. It's about 350 people. We have French, we're surrounded by the French. We have Germans, we have other nationalities in the village. Some work across the border in Germany, some work in Luxembourg, some stay in France. It's a real mix. We've been accepted into the village as just being part of the village. Yes, I think we've contributed, we participate in village life, and I can sort of get by in French as well. But nobody cares. Nobody says, where you're from. Oh, that's the funny accent you've got, or you're a bloody northerner, or you talk like this, and have you got a whippet? And it's just like, no, it doesn't happen. It's really refreshing. Same in Luxembourg. Luxembourg is full of foreigners, it's full of outsiders. About 250,000 people drive into Luxembourg every day and come out again from Belgium, Germany, France. When you go there for a networking event or a conference in Luxembourg, in a room of 25 people, you're going to get 20 nationalities, at least 20 nationalities. Everybody's interested where you're from, and they ask the question, where you're from, what you do, and all this sort of thing. But it's on a very superficial, friendly level. Nobody, apart from the Brits expats that are in Luxembourg, nobody in Luxembourg has said to me, where you're from. I said, I'm originally from Birmingham. And they go, all right, mate, you busted, eh? They don't care. And they don't say, have you got no money? They just talk properly and politely and respectfully, and we have an engaging conversation. In Luxembourg, the only people who wear old school ties and university alumni are the Brits. That's it. They try and carry this separation with them. So I'm not really surprised that some people leave the UK, not because we don't love the UK. We absolutely do. Got family over there. Love going back. We're spending a week's holiday in Llangollen in Wales. We're looking forward to it. But the real reason we left, and we love it over here in France, is because we are outsiders, but actually we're not. Because we've been accepted, I think. Yes, we contribute. Yes, we do talk with a funny accent compared to them, but it's okay. We've never been let down. We've never been left out. We've never been discriminated against. We've never had anything done to us. At least I don't think we have. If we have, I haven't understood it. Maybe it's that. But one of the reasons that people move abroad is because they feel like misfits in their home country. The UK is tricky to assimilate in. It just is. Even for me, moving from Birmingham to London that was tough. And it was okay. It wasn't the hardest thing in the world, but never fitted in. Always the outsider, never allowed in, never allowed to really participate at 100%. So we moved back. Same in Bristol, same in Southampton, same in Horsham, and we moved around a lot. So that's why we moved over here to France. Part of it was to escape to a certain extent, but to be truly an outsider and truly be free and not be judged by the car we drive, the university we went to, the accent we have, where we went to school, the town we came from, the suburb we came from. It's just too much to try and I couldn't tick all the boxes. I couldn't qualify to be in the group, in the gang. So that's one of the reasons we left. Over here. We're anonymous to a degree, and we're accepted by everybody on equal footing as we accept them as well. So just a quick story update why we moved over here. Expats will understand this. Maybe anybody who's moved around will understand this as well to a certain extent. But yeah, that's why we moved. It is beautiful over here, but it's not the only reason we did it. We did it because we actually wanted to be free and independent. And if people say to me now in the UK, where you're from, I just say London. It's easier. It just, oh, okay, London, that's fine. It sort of makes sense to people. I don't say Birmingham because it just triggers off too many snarky comments. Anyway, there we go. Flying start to the week. Have a great week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm interested in your journey and your story and your experience as well. We've had a great time in the UK as well, but it never quite fitted in. So there we go. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye for now.